Hello my friends, as I've said throughout this series, I am skipping the intro, so if you don't want spoilers for Season 2, Episode 7 of Shadow and Bone on Netflix, you might want to head out now. We open with the Darkling. He just amplified a bunch of random Grisha with his dead mother's finger bone, which goes against everything we know about amplifiers, but whatever. And he sends them out to attack Nikolai, telling them to leave Mal for him. Then he appears to Mal in a vision somehow, which makes no sense. He doesn't have any sort of connection to Mal like he has to Alina, which is supposed to be the only reason they can see each other. Anyways, the Darkling tells Mal to run away while he still can, but Mal says he won't because they're both running out of time. Mayor Zost is killing the Darkling. The Darkling then threatens to kill Mal and disappears. Mal also calls the Darkling cousin, which is weird, but an accurate representation of their relationship. Nikolai and Alina agree to send forces after the Darkling, and when Alina leaves, Dominic asks Nikolai about their relationship. Nikolai implies that he's in love with her, but says he would never do anything about it because she's in love with someone else. And I was really hoping they would leave out the fact that Nikolai had a crush on Alina in the books, but I guess not. They really chose the worst moments to be book accurate. Then Mal and Nikolai have a bro moment. Mal thanks Nikolai for letting him have a semblance of freedom for just a short time, and says Nikolai can have Alina at the end of all of this, he just has to deserve her. And this whole scene was not at all accurate. Mal would have never let Alina go like that. David and Jenya have an adorable moment talking about the strength and beauty of different gems, and you can tell David's thinking about what to get her. Adric gets a fake arm, which I hated because he's supposed to kick ass one-armed, but whatever, guess that was too hard for the makeup department. Then they start making a plan. They agree to send a party after the Darkling, but they can't decide what Alina should do. Mal wants to take Alina and destroy the fold, but Alina refuses to kill him. Then Tamar and David come up with an elaborate plan to meld part of Mal's bone to Alina, stop his heart for 2 minutes, effectively killing him with Heartrender power, tear down the fold, and bring him back. Everyone agrees to give it a try, and I was honestly intrigued to see if this plan would work because, we know they're not going on accuracy here. Nikolai heads off with the first army to take down Kirigan, but as soon as they're in the air, they get attacked by Grisha shooting fireballs at them. And I hated how overpowered these amplified Grisha were. They felt like gods. Meanwhile, in Ketterdam, Matthias is having a chat with Pekka Rollins, and this is what I was waiting for. Matthias doesn't hate him yet, but he will. Back to Alina, they're trying to cut off Mal's finger for Alina's amplifier when they get attacked by the Nichivoya. Nikolai is leading his remaining soldiers back to their fort while being chased by superpowered Grisha, and to make matters worse, the Darkling decides to enter the fold and start expanding it towards their fort. Everyone is getting attacked, everything is chaos, and that's when the crows show up to save the day like they always do. Mal, Alina, Inej, Nina, and Zoya all head deeper into the fold so they can help Alina tear it all down. Tamar and Nikolai are stuck in defensive positions against the crazy amplified Grisha when Tolia, Kaz, Jesper, and Wylan show up. Wylan beats the crazy girl with the buttons on his coat, and Nikolai finishes her off. Wylan blows a hallucinogen at the guy, and Tamar kills him with her axes, and Kaz says this.
Well, if you die, we don't get paid.
David sacrifices himself for Jenya, which I hated because David isn't supposed to die here. I don't know if they're preparing for a fake out where they'll find him alive later at some point or what the goal is, but I don't like it at all. And we end with Alina in the fold trying to tear it all down with Mal still alive. But the Darkling shows up and there's a huge battle. Nina gets taken by the Nichivoya. The Darkling and Mal both get injured, and they end on that cliffhanger to make sure you watch the finale. And oh, I'll be watching it all right, because I want to see if they redeem themselves or if they dig themselves in a deeper, more inaccurate hole. But what did you all think of this episode? In my personal opinion, the crows didn't get nearly enough screen time, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And don't forget to hit all those other buttons so you can stay up to date when I post my final review of episode 8 coming soon. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye!